So DPS, I got 4 DPS troopers sitting here, shaking down this car. I just rolled up on it, so I'm not sure exactly what's going on. Let me back up here, park. One of them is like hiding her face. Hold on. I'll park a little better. And judging by the way this one is acting, I'm gonna think that there may be something in that car. Really, dude? So this trooper gonna sit here and blind me with his flashlight. Guess he doesn't want me to see them planting drugs in that car, maybe. Could that be the problem? Interfering with my investigation. Now, I gotta say, this is unusual for DPS. They're typically more professional than this. And I'll take that up with a supervisor. Let me hop out here and actually ask for one. You got a supervisor over there?
Say again?
You got a supervisor over there?
No, we don't have a supervisor.
Go ahead and get one en route.
Okay.
Thank you. Oh, now he touched, cut the light off now. Got one coming over here.
Hey, sir, you said you needed a supervisor?
Yes.
Okay, well, we don't have supervisors on duty. Is there something we can help you out with?
Yeah, get that guy to get his damn light out of my eyes.
Okay,
There's no
well,
reason for that. I'm just sitting here videoing. I'm not in your way. I'm not interfering. There's no reason for him to be blinding me with the flashlight.
okay, well, we don't know who you are, okay? We don't know if you're going to try to take out a weapon. So we're just trying to make sure that if you're with the media, that's fine. You can continue recording all you want. But we're just trying to verify who you were. That's it.
He didn't try to verify anything. He sat there with the flashlight in my eyes. And he's lucky
Okay.
I'm in a good mood. Otherwise, I've got a big old flashlight in here. I can return the favor. You know, but
Okay.
I'm not out here to get a pissing contest with you guys. I saw the traffic stop. I just stopped the video. That's all I'm doing.
Okay. That's fine.
All right, I'm not going to get in your way. Not going to bother anybody. Just going to sit here and video.
Okay.
All right, what's your name?
Arce.
Arce, my name's David. Good to meet you. I see, if they thought I was a threat, what they would do is they would have did what that guy just did, walked over here and seen what I'm doing, who I am, etc., so forth. That's not what that trooper was doing. He's sitting there trying to blind me with his flashlight. And I don't have my press vest out in the open, so I'm kind of surprised that... Okay, whatever. All right, let's get back to what we were looking at here. Like I said, guys, that was very unusual behavior for a DPS trooper. I typically don't have issues with them. It's really unusual for them to give me any problems. They're going through that car pretty good. They're digging in the back pockets on the seats. They got some stuff stacked up on the roof. I can't see what it is from here, but I'm guessing that's going to be something they should not have. See if I can zoom in. Oh, they threw some more stuff up there on the roof. That's not Taco Bell nachos. Oh, bottle of booze. Hey, if it's a bottle of booze, if that's the worst thing they got in there, they're in good shape. It appears, I can't tell if it's opened or not. So it's not against the law to have alcoholic beverages in the cabin of your car. It's against the law to have open alcoholic beverages in the cabin of your car. So if it's open, they got a problem. If it's not, if it's sealed, it's okay. And I think that's what he was kind of looking at there, was trying to determine if it was sealed or not. So now, y'all see how I handled that? There's a problem with the officer. Instead of yelling and screaming and getting stupid, like a lot of people do, it's not necessary. That's really not necessary. Ask for a supervisor, give them the opportunity to correct the situation where possible. And if that doesn't happen, well, you do what you do. My next step, if there's no supervisor, well, then maybe you need to be out there raising hell. But typically that should be your last resort, not your first resort. Just my opinion. Everybody does their own thing their own way, but I just, you're looking for the opportunity to document the scene, not be the scene. And I just can't stress that to people enough. Yeah, they're digging deep in that car now. So there's 4 patrol vehicles here, so 4 troopers, because they're all one-man vehicles. Uh-oh. Now they're going for the trunk. Everybody hides the good stuff in the trunk. They're digging through this car pretty good. Oh, what we got? Something in the trunk he couldn't get open. He was asking her for a key or a passcode or something. I don't know. Found a big bag. Looks like a computer bag. Oh, more alcoholic beverages, I believe. That's what it looked like. don't know if these guys are, I believe these guys are going to be out of the Texas City DPS office. Oh, I see a wrecker. Is he stopping? No, he's not stopping. He's just passing by. I think. Let's see if he's stopping. Surely they haven't called for a wrecker yet. Oh, is that a handgun they found? What have they got there? I can't see what it is. I think he might have a pistol there. I can't tell for sure. And I'm about 30 feet from these guys. Yeah, he's got a pistol. And he's going to run the numbers on it. Let me see. I could pull up. I don't know what channel he's going to be on. Get over here to DPS's channel. Sorry guys, I'm looking down while I'm trying to find the DPS channel here. There's DPS Galveston. Let's see if they're on there. They should be on DPS out of Texas City though, but I think they all use the same channel. I'm not sure. So the alcoholic beverages that were in the trunk, unless they're underage, wouldn't be a problem, as long as it's not in the passenger compartment. So if it's opened or unopened, it doesn't matter. Maybe that's why they left it in the trunk, but they did, the one that was in the passenger compartment, they did set up on the roof of the car. And I don't know what they did with the handgun. Looks like he's getting an evidence bag out. It's usually what they dig for when they're in the back like that. Yep, evidence bags. That's not a good sign. That's generally indicative of somebody's going to jail. Let's see what he's doing with the handgun. I can't see exactly what it is. Oh, that's not the handgun. He's got a phone in his hand. I guess he laid the handgun down or secured it in his vehicle. And he is showing them something. Oh, I see. They got the handgun laying on the hood of the patrol vehicle while the other guy's taking pictures of it. That's what it is. Getting photographs of it. Now, if they're under 21, they are not supposed to have a handgun. And that would definitely be a problem. And he's removed the magazine from it, so having it there on the hood wouldn't do him any good to grab it or do anything with it. And the other trooper is up at the car. Let me back off here so you guys can get a view of it. He's bagging up everything that was laying up on the roof except for the bottle of booze. not taking the bottle of booze, so it must not be opened. The seal must be good on it. And they're letting her get something out of the car. And all of them got their back turned towards her. That's brilliant. It looks like she's making a phone call. Possibly calling for a ride because they're going to take this one to jail, maybe. I don't know. I don't recognize any of these troopers. I really don't video the state troopers around here very much. Most of their stops that they do are out on the freeway. And you know, I mean, I guess you can get out on the freeway, but it's just such a risky proposition, you know, for all involved, you know, and I don't need to be out there distracting a guy on the highway and you know, being the cause of him getting run over or something. So generally, unless it's something big, I avoid getting out of the freeways to video, and that's where most of these guys are doing their stops. Like I said, that's the reason I stopped here. If this had been a regular stop, well, I still would have stopped, but it really caught my attention because they're state troopers here, DPS troopers. So let's see if they're gonna take this nice lady or what. Now, that was interesting that he told me they don't have supervisors on the night shift. I think that's kind of odd. Yeah, that other girl's on the phone calling. I guess she's calling for a ride because her friend ain't going to get to go home. Girl, don't do no good to do no explaining now. Let's see if I'll crack the window so we can hear. Oh, crud. Yep, there go the cuffs. She's saying, please, please. Girl, once them cuffs come out, there ain't no pleasing. Sorry. Regret to inform you that you're going for a ride. Not in your own car. I mean, they got quite a bit of contraband out of that car. You know, which I don't get. I mean, I understand you get caught, you gotta, you know, one cigarette in your car, you know, one joint in your car, or something like that. But you get caught with a car full of stuff. Oh, she's crying now. Please, officer, please, please, please. Girl, once them cuffs are on, it's over. But, you know, like I said, I understand, like, what we'll refer to as a user amount, okay? I understand maybe having that in your car. But why would you have, like, just a ton of miscellaneous stuff, knowing that you could be stopped at any time for any reason or get in an accident? Oh, she's putting her foot in the door. Okay, she finally got in. Okay. She was blocking the door from closing. But you could get in a traffic accident. You could be stopped for speeding, running a red light, anything. Why would you, you know, carry that much stuff. I don't get it. He put something back in the trunk. I think it was the magazine for the pistol. I couldn't tell for sure, but he put something back in there. I wonder if they're going to tow the car or let this one take it, go home. The DPS, honestly, I mean, you guys, I'll pick.
Houston 20103.
Hold on. Okay. You know, honestly, anytime I've had to deal with DPS, it's generally not a problem. These guys are usually.
Your location?
Okay, that's DPS on the radio. DPS are usually.
Advise your location.
Crap, hold on. DPS are usually.
20103 received.
Okay, I'm not.
Can you re-advise if the vehicle stopped?
Sound like they may have a chase going.
Received. First record needed, 5 Road, I-10. First record needed, 5 Road and I-10, northbound lanes of Fry.
I-10. No wonder I can't hear him. I can only hear dispatch. I'm on the Galveston channel. Let me see if I got it. No, I don't have it. Okay. Let's switch over to Galveston. Shut it back off for a minute. DPS is usually very well behaved. I mean, they're usually very professional. That's why I was surprised about that guy with the flashlight. That is not normal behavior for a DPS trooper. I've never had a DPS trooper do that to me before. Oh, here comes Dickinson PD behind me. I do have Dickinson PD on here. Let's see what we got. He's parking here by me. I wonder if he's fixing to come over here and give me grief. We'll see here in a second. And again, Dickinson PD is another PD that I generally don't have any problems with. They generally don't bother me. He's just going over to the stop. So they walk away and leave the window down so those two can talk. Another unsupervised prisoner. Wow. This is like unusual for DPS. DPS is like usually very careful with their prisoners. I don't know. Maybe this is like a new crew and they're not trained yet or something. But as I was saying, DPS is usually the best of the best. When it comes to dealing with law enforcement, the state police here in Texas generally are well-behaved, well-mannered, respectful of your rights. You know, you don't really have that much trouble with them. I don't know, occasionally there's going to be an idiot, and I guess that's what I just got. And after I upload this video, I'll make sure that the supervisor tomorrow gets a link to it. And see if we can't ensure that doesn't happen again. You know, it's one thing to light somebody up to see what they're doing. Okay, but when you're blinding them with a light, now these new, I'm going to use the term flashlight. Okay, these are not flashlights. These are light emitting devices. All right, they are super bright. They blind you, and in close range, in close proximity to the light, you can actually burn your retinas. That Deer Park officer that blinded me with his flashlight a while back, I had to go see an eye doctor, and he said I had some very light burning to my eyes. So it was lucky I didn't get any real damage. But they should have to do use of force reports when they do that. When they blind somebody with a flashlight for an extended period of time, you can do bodily injury to somebody. That should require a use of force report. As a matter of fact, I need to get with DPS about that. That's something that needs to be addressed. He's just explaining to her what's going to happen. I still don't know if we're going to tow the car or let her take it. I mean, honestly, typically, if she's got a license and she's sober and, you know, all of that, typically DPS doesn't tow. They let the passenger take the car. But I don't know. She made a phone call, so she may have been calling for a ride, so she may not have a license or whatever. Well, let's see, wait. Oh yeah, see, they're going to let her take the car. See, that's pretty cool. You know, this other lady getting arrested, we don't need to add insult to injury and add $600 tow bill on top of everything else. So kudos to that guy for that. Now let's see, what jail would he be taking her to? I think he will take her to Dickinson City Jail or to the county jail, one or the other. I'm not sure which. I would think he would take her over here to the Dickinson City Jail. But he's on the radio now, but I've already switched off their channel, so I'm not going to get it. Another DPS trooper. Man, this is a lot of troopers for a simple traffic stop like that. That's really weird. All right, but it's over with, guys. So that is it. I'm out.